Hey everybody, and welcome back to Out of the Barn Crochet Creations with Molly. Um, I have some yarn, um, a yarn haul to talk about, and a new yarn that I want to test. So I am primarily, if you've been here at all, you know, I am primarily a plushie maker. However, I found this yarn. It was an email from Premiere in my inbox, and I looked at it, and it was called Karma Ombre, and it just looked kind of pretty. It said it was airflow technology, and it was supposed to be light but warm, and something about it made me want to try it. Knowing that it is probably not an amigurumi yarn itself, like specifically, that it is made for wearables, I still want to try it, and I might actually make a wearable with it. That is the plan, at least. So I've been watching other people that make wearables, and I think that a granny square cardigan or something along that lines would be easy enough to make. I've made my fair share of blankets. I've made my fair share of wearables, hats, scarves, you name it. I just didn't make a lot of actual. I guess those aren't wearables as much as, you know, cardigans, because I'm left-handed, and a lot of the times the patterns that are written, they're kind of for righties, and they don't really specify, because they think that most people crochet right-handed, which they probably do, but I am a lefty, and I struggled at least early on, and then I kind of just stopped. So anyway, all that to be said, I have a yarn haul of yarn that is not my plushy normal stuff, and I'm going to do our yarn review with it later. I'm going to make a video of a yarn review. For now, I am going to do the yarn haul to show you. And I don't know. Tell me if you've ever worked with this yarn. Tell me if you... I don't know if it's new yarn. It's new to me. Anyway, it's Premiere Karma Ombre. Here's the orange. And the color is Parade Pumpkin. Yeah, it is very orange with light, like white mixed in there, like a lighter orange and then darker orange. And the pictures on the email made it look really pretty. Anyway, so I have a couple plans with this. I plan on making amigurumi with the orange and the green. Can you guess what I'm gonna make? And then I'm going to try to make a wearable with the rest of it. I don't know if I have enough yarn for my size specifically. I am probably a 4X in most US wearables, like clothing wearables, just call them all wearables. Manufactured clothes, just wearables. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know that I would have ordered enough, especially since it's 174 yards each skein. But we can try it. Worst case scenario, I don't keep it myself and we give it to somebody for Christmas. Anyway, on that note, here is Premiere Karma Ombre. Here's the orange. It's very pretty. I have one skein of this. I have started something. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I'm not going to tell you what I'm making. It's not huge, like crazy or anything, but it's a magic circle and a couple rows made. Sorry if you heard me hit that. The next color that will also be used for the first project is Rainforest, and it is a dark green. I can't tell if you can see this very well, but it is a forest green with variations of the hue, just like the orange, just variations of it. It is called an ombre. There's 174 yards, like I said. It's 51% acrylic yarn, 34% cotton, and 15% nylon. So, is it stretchy? Not really. It's not really stretchy. The cotton wouldn't make it very stretchy, but I thought maybe the nylon might. Anyway. So there's, what I say was Rainforest and Parade Pumpkin. Accurate. My next color, I think I have 5 of these. Yeah, I think I have 5 of these. And this one is called Allure Blue. So it looks a little more gray in the video, but it is a light blue and you cannot get the accurate color. It does not look that. It looks much bluer in person than it does in the lighting, but it says produced with airflow technology. I don't know what that means, but I have 5 of these because this is my wearable that I'm going to try to make. I have a darker blue called True Navy. Again, this lighting does not do this justice. This is a much darker, but still kind of on the same hue as this blue. The lighting is terrible. I'm so sorry. Anyway, it's on the same like rung of that. I don't know why I said rung. Anyway, and I think I have. Did I get 5 of those as well? Yes, I did. So I got 5 of these, 5 of the light blue, and then I got a white-ish. What color is this? Blanc de Blanc. White of white. Blanc de Blanc. White of white. What a weird color name. It's not even pure white. Like, I mean, it looks white on the camera, sure. But it's more of a off-white. But I have 5 of those. And I figured I can make... So the video cut me off. What I was saying is that I have these 3 together. And I figured I can make a pretty nice colorway of something. I don't know why words are so hard right now. That these would make a pretty good something wearable. Something wearable. With that said, it's a very soft yarn. Let me put this down. It's a very soft yarn. And it's decently thick. It's probably a little thicker than horse weight. Just barely. I don't know. The pattern, the yarn suggests a 6.5 millimeter hook or needles, depending either way. It's a size 5 bulky. I'm so sorry that took that long to get all the information off the label. I'm still working on this. Like I said, it's soft, but it kind of feels like a cotton ball, so it's not everybody's cup of tea, I can guess. But yeah, so we're gonna make an amigurumi with 1, or these 2, and then we're going to make a wearable with the rest of it. And then I'm also in the process of rearranging my yarn room. The big 2 shelves that are behind me will stay. They'll probably get rearranged with yarn, but they will stay. And then the 2 shelves that are beside me that you guys kind of see in the background, those will be going, they'll still be beside me. But I don't know how much you'll see them when I'm done. I'm actually moving my desk over this way. And I'm getting another white shelf, cube shelf, to go beside me on the other side over here. It looks like I'm pointing. Oh my gosh, everything is reversed and I'm too tired for this stuff. Anyway, I will have my seating, I will be facing this way, and so you guys will see this side, this wall, and this wall will have another white cubicle thing behind me over here with the some of the stuff up on the top too. So basically I'm getting another unit of shelves to put the rest of the yarn that is in totes beside me under this table. I've moved the table forward. That's where my main desk is going to be. That table will probably come down unless I'm doing safety eyes and stuff, which I'm actually going to start working on eventually, once things settle down. But I want to get all this yarn that is in totes and boxes, and I want to get them on shelves. But these two shelves, these two bookcases, they're really inconvenient for me. They don't feel... It's really hard for me to keep yarn on them easy. So I'm still going to use them for now. I'm going to put them against the wall that the camera is facing away from right now. But in the future, I might take them and move them to a different room and put the pop-up table back up here as a service space. But for now, I'm probably going to take it down and put the bookshelves over here. So anyway, we have a huge move happening because I want to get the rest of my yarn on shelves and off of in the totes on the floor, because I have ADHD and possibly autism, and out of sight is out of mind means that I have no idea it exists. My object permanence barely ever kicked in. Anyway, I have a lot of cool things to talk about. The yarn haul, sorry it was kind of short, but that's what I bought. I don't do a lot of this kind of yarn, like yarn that's not acrylic or plushy yarn anymore, but I do occasionally, and I don't know, with the season hopefully changing, it just kind of feels like it's time to do it. So among other things, my life has been really hectic lately. And part of that is because I've been hiding something. I have a secret, and if you don't know me or you don't contact me, speaking to the people who are no longer in my life, but will probably see this because they like to stalk, I had a baby. He is 5 weeks old and currently napping. So I'm doing this in between naps and sleep and all the things. So this, I don't know how consistent I will be. I know I haven't been very consistent at all with posting, but I will try to post more frequently because I want to grow my YouTube channel. I want to grow my brand. I want to use my website to its fullest potential. It's been almost a year, and my website has made me like 3 sales. And I'm grateful for those sales, very grateful. But I want to expand my brand and make that website work for me, because I'm paying a decent amount of money each month for that website. That being said, life is hectic and I may not get to it as well as I want since, there's a baby in the mix. I don't think I will put him on YouTube ever. At least until he's old enough to semi-consent. It's just, the world's really crazy right now, and like I said, there's people in my life, or not in my life, that I want to keep out of my life, and I don't want them being obnoxious and think they know things that they don't know about my kids. So, with that said, the Karma yarn, I'm going to be reviewing it later. After I have some projects worked up with it, I will get back to you on how that works. In the meantime, thank you for being here. If you haven't, would you consider liking the video and subscribing? That really helps my channel, and it helps YouTube tells YouTube that you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of it. What else? I have one more event in November with my friend Kat. I have some backlog of videos that I need to get out on YouTube, so just pay attention to the date. If it sounds weird, if I haven't disclosed the baby or anything, then it's probably old. And my hair kind of dates a lot of this because I shaved it off at some point. So that's always fun. You could be like, she had no hair there. Yeah. Just how I do things. I have a pattern test that I'm finishing up right now. I'm really excited about. I have some needle felting I need to do, and I thought about putting that on YouTube. Not because I'm an expert or anything. I am by far not. But I am decent at it, and I enjoy it, and I figured I could show it off. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things I need to needle felt, so I might as well get some of it on the video and show somebody. Like, why not? I have a couple tutorials I'm thinking about putting up just because I had a friend ask me about, you know, how to make some magic loop, and I told her about the chain 2 method because, you know, it exists and why not. And that was an easy little video to put up. I'm not the best at editing, and I'm not the best at wanting to even edit, so we'll see what comes up and what doesn't. But in the meantime, we are doing our best over here. We are market prepping because we had a huge event with my friend Kat. I was busy having a baby and not able to help her with that event, unfortunately. It was 11 days at the Ohio State Fair. That was wild, and I am... it wasn't a lot, I'm sure. I can only imagine. I was a little busy myself, but having a baby. But she did her damnedest to get everything sorted and stuff, and I'm really grateful for her because I made a decent amount of money out of that for not really doing much but sending her inventory to sell. So despite all that workload, I am grateful for her and her contribution to that. That definitely helped my business, just kind of make some passive money at this point. And I will get a video on that later at some point. I still have things from Pride from June, and it is August. It is almost the end of August, actually. Oh, and I plan on doing a drop of items on my website this month. So I need to get photos of my items so that I can get them on the website and so that they can sell when August 30th happens. So August 30th at noon, maybe noon, I will be dropping a bunch of stuff on my website for sale. And I kind of want to hype it up a little bit, I guess. I'm not sure. Marketing was never my strong point. Anyway, the point is that I have things that I could sell. Like, we have Tigger up here, and Pooh, and Eeyore. I have things that I could sell, and I have Espeon and Umbreon, maybe. We'll see about selling those. Anyway, I have big things that I could still sell, and I haven't put them on the website. And if I have them all on the website, and people are, like, waiting for them, it could be exciting. Anyway, so that's gonna happen hopefully if I can get the photos done. So maybe I should wrap this up and go take some photos, even though I kind of want to crochet. I always want to crochet. What am I doing? Anyway, this is a really long ramble, and I'm sorry for that, but I hope everybody's doing well. Please tell me if you were crocheting while you were watching this, or what have you, what you have on your hook lately, whatever you'd like. So have a great day. Please like and subscribe to the channel please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't and you want to see more, and I will see you later. So bye.